welcome to the Thrive podcast series, shaping Bruneian entrepreneurs to thrive in tomorrow's economy. Thrive is Asia Inc. Forum's flagship entrepreneurship program aimed at equipping Bruneian entrepreneurs with practical strategies for growth, market expansion mindset, and the tools necessary to flourish in this rapidly evolving local economy. Thrive seeks to build a new generation of Bruneian entrepreneurs and business leaders who are well-informed, innovative, and forward-focused. So we have somebody very important in the room. We would like to welcome, I think, Mr. Kevin Tay of Cuckoo to the podcast.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Morning. We're bright and early here in the podcast studio. Mr. Kevin Tay, you are the head of sales at Cuckoo. Can you share with us a bit of your background?
I started off at auditing firm. Then I transited to working at banks. Then here I am at Cuckoo Brunei, shaping healthy home appliances at Bruneian household.
But I think I wanted to get to know you a bit more personal. I think you have such a very unique background. I think from sales, and then previously you were in accounting, right? How was that transition for you?
The transition was quite easy because I couldn't sit still. I need to be running around, meeting people. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy conversing with clients. I enjoy meeting new people, to get to engage. So definitely the transition is quite easy for me. Yeah.
So I think as head of sales, you have such an extensive, I think, background in Cuckoo itself. I think, can you share with our listeners what Cuckoo is all about? What is it that you guys do?
So Cuckoo is in Brunei. We are close to 10 years in Brunei. And I believe a majority of Bruneian households has come to know Cuckoo over these years. So we started off selling water purifiers back when we first started off in 2016. So along the way, we have introduced more products such as our air purifier, our air conditioner, and we have also our mattress. This is in line with our vision of providing a healthy living and healthy home for our brand households. So we are here to serve brand households with a wide range of products which can help to improve their living in their household.
I think I like to share with our audience. I think us at Asia Inc. Forum, we are huge supporters of Cuckoo. I myself also have the Cuckoo aircon at home.
Thank you so much.
In regards to running the team, right, in Cuckoo, your sales team, how many people are there when it comes to sales?
We have about close to 40 people currently running the sales team. So it's quite a big team compared to what I was leading back previously. So it's a dynamic and young team. It's a dynamic and young team where I'm also learning from them every day also as well.
Wow, so different generations, is that it?
Yes, we have a few generations in our team also as well. So it's something of something exciting, which when we get to interact with them on a weekly basis or a daily basis, get to understand how can I improve myself also as a team leader also as well.
Of course. I think this is more of a personal question. Are you millennial? What are you? Millennial, Gen Z?
Can you guess?
Millennial, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm from the millennial era. Yes.
Gotcha. So I think there's going to be new interesting things when it comes to sales, right, on Cuckoo.
Correct.
You have like TikTok, maybe, what are you guys on?
Oh, we're on everything.
Okay.
We are from traditional brick and mortar.
Yeah.
So we are traditional, we go to road shows.
Yeah.
But yet we also embrace the new digital age. We are on TikTok, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are in anything that online, because I think that's a really vital part of our sales in this age of day.
So in regards to Cuckoo, right, I think you've been such a quote-unquote long-standing key player. You've got a good history in Brunei, 10 years now as well. Considered, I would say, like a sales leader, right, when it comes to this. Can I ask you, when it comes to your first thoughts, what is the first word and first thoughts that come to mind when you think of sales leadership?
First thing on my mind.
Yeah.
responsibility.
That's true.
Um,
Why? So why
because
responsibility?
as a team leader, we are responsible for not only for the company's sales, but also responsible for our people.
That's true.
Especially with the team of sales that we are leading, we are responsible for their growth, we are responsible for their advancement, we are responsible for their improvement also as well. So responsibility comes with huge responsibility against, there are times where we as a leader, we need to remain calm in terms of when it comes to, as you know, it comes to sales, there's sort of rejection in sales, how do you project to your team that sales rejection is nothing personal?
That is true.
It's a journey,
Yeah.
how do we take this rejection as a room to grow? How do we take this rejection as a room to improve? There are lots of there's a lot of things that salespeople face on a day-to-day basis in terms of is that. So as a team leader, we need to remain visible, engage with them, telling them it's all right. We face it together with them. One rejection, two rejection, or even 10 rejection is not something that we cannot overcome together. Yeah.
And how is that like? You're managing a team of 40. Sometimes there's highs and lows, right? Again, there are days where you've got 2 to 3 rejections, closed doors, nobody wants to buy things. Those days are very tough when it comes to the deals. The deals aren't closing and the pressure's on. What do you do to keep your team fired up and still motivated? Because again, you've got the experience. Like for you, it's like a normal day. But for everybody, especially those that are quite new coming into sales, one rejection, it's like end of the world already. So how is that like?
Telling them it's, I know, as I mentioned earlier on, telling them it's all right. I think it's the process where you learn from the rejection. I mean, when we move on to the next sales leads, we move on to the next sales. How do we learn from the previous rejection? How do we bring it? It's something that we study together. We learn together. I think behind closed doors, when we have our own discussions and everything, how we as team leaders in our team, embrace this together. Your team member looks up to the leadership for advice, looks up to the leadership for guidance. It's where we tell them together that it's all right. As long as you do your follow up, you're consistent in following up. That's where your clients in the future, they will feel that it's your consistency and follow up. That's where your top. That's where it's will lead to future opportunities.
Of course.
Yeah.
Can you perhaps share with our audience and maybe like a specific well, not to share many secrets, maybe just the one secret, right? When it comes to Cuckoo, like what is that signature thing that makes a Cuckoo like sales for you?
So you.
Yeah, how do you,
So
for
this trade secret is I can reveal here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe after the episode.
So actually, it's not
Yeah.
much of a secret.
Yeah,
Actually, especially in Cuckoo, it's our. You see, we do not stop on the point of sales.
Yeah, it's true.
It doesn't mean that we have delivered the product. Doesn't mean that we have already installed our water purifier at our clients' homes or offices. It stopped there.
Yeah.
It's the after sales service.
Yeah.
It's the consistent follow up.
Yeah.
It's where our own sales person, they follow up. So after once they've installed, they'll follow up with after 1 week. How's the product like? You see, continuous engagement.
That's true.
It's where our clients would appreciate have appreciated over the years. We have our after sales service, which is Cuckoo is very well known for. but we also have our own on salespersons after sales service. That's two different things. So you have after sales service whereby you have our you replace our filters, replace our parts, or we go for service. That is from after sales service. But we also have our salesperson after sales service. It's where you engage with the customer. How is your product? How has it improved your life when it comes to drinking our Cuckoo water, purified waters? How does it feel sleeping in our new mattress? See, this is all the thought process that our salesperson have. So this is one thing that I don't think is a trade secret. I think in terms of for any sales in the sales field, it's the salesperson's after sales. That's the most important part also as well.
That is true. I mean, it's easy to get the business, get the sale. I mean, that's the easiest part maybe, right?
Correct.
And then after that, it's the maintenance of that relationship
Correct.
as well.
Correct.
Checking in, is this okay? Is this right for us? I think those that are in sales would best understand this. I think you spend around 80-90% of your time more on reviewing,
Correct.
getting to know the person as well. All
Correct.
this.
Correct.
So in regards to this, I know not one tiny secret, right? But in regards to that action that you swear by, that delivers, I would say, big results when it comes to your sales. What is something simple perhaps those in sales can do, but is very game changing? Yes, follow up. Yes, a system. But one more tip trick you think is very simple but changes the game for you?
Listening to customers.
True.
There are times where we make sales hastily. There are times where we make sales just to achieve our targets.
True.
To me, the game changer is where you really sit down with your client or a potential client to really understand their needs. What are they looking for? What are they looking for in Cuckoo? What type of product are they looking for? How can Cuckoo help to improve their standard of living? In terms of our water purifier, how can our water purifier helps to improve their day-to-day drinking? So listening is something where, when we understand a customer, then only then we can help them to understand what is required for them. Doesn't necessarily it has to be a sale. At the end of the day, if a client does not follow up, it does not proceed to sell, it's all right. Because it doesn't mean that they will not come back tomorrow or today. Because with our products, customers need time to understand also as well. They need time to understand. They need time to understand why they need this product. So when we as a salesperson, we listen to customer, then we will know that when we introduce our products to them, it will be best suited for them. So what we want for our clients is that when they buy our products, it is really for them to really elevate their standard of living. It's really to improve their day-to-day. Because after all, when you go home, it's a place of your comfort. It's your place where you spend most of the time, apart from where you work. And definitely you want to come back where you have clean water, you have clean air, you have a good night's sleep. Then you have you can go for exercise in our products. That's where we Cuckoos comes in. We come to listen, and we try to ensure that we provide the best service and products to our customers.
Specifically the products as well.
Correct.
I understand quite recently as well. I think there's a new product that you guys have, a shower head or something. Is that it?
Yes, correct.
There you go, yeah. I myself, I follow through like some of the products. This is like my must-have next month. This is what I should get.
Correct.
I think this is more of a personal question. I
Yes.
think I just wanted to focus on you, Kevin. I understand that your background was in accounting, right? But if sales wasn't your path now, what other world would you be in? Would you still be in sales?
Full-time dad.
Really? Yeah.
I'm just joking. If I probably wasn't in sales, I'll be probably doing something maybe something where I can also impart my. I like to talk.
Yeah, of course.
But I do get stage fright sometimes. But I do like to mentor. I do like to coach people. You know, I do like to engage in audience. You know, I find it personally happy when I can mentor someone to achieve what they want. You know, especially in sales. You know, when I see, especially this year when, you know, we have a fairly new team of our internal team where we promoted 2 of them to be a branch manager.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
great.
so I find it personally happy. You know, not rewarding. I'm happy. I'm really happy for them because this is a journey. This is a career journey for them. You know, advancement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would think that I'll be doing something along the way, like maybe a coach, or
Okay.
maybe something entrepreneurial, you know, something doing a small business or what. I'm not too sure yet.
So
But
you're there for the impact for people.
correct.
And I think it's also evident with the fact that you lead a team of around 40 as well,
Yeah.
right? So it's really great. But I think just to pick your brain on this as well, right? In your view, you've seen salespeople through their entire journey, you know, from the very start towards the very end where they're like hitting their targets. But what do you think is the most underrated skill in sales that separates the top performers from, you know, the ones that are just, you know, trying out entry level? What's that skill?
Oh, this is very simple.
Yeah.
I've seen it, you know, for my time in banks. I've seen it time in Cuckoo, you know, and a lot of and a lot of sales platform. It is the consistency, the skill, consistent in doing follow up, consistent in replying to customers' query, consistency in delivering
Yeah.
what is promised to customer.
Yeah.
This is a underrated skill where even if myself, if you tell me that I have that consistency every day, I'll be honest, no.
Yeah.
I'll be
that's
honest,
true.
no. But
That's true.
I've seen that this underrated traits in a lot of salespeople, the consistency. That's what separates them from the top performers. Because when they deliver consistent results, consistent message, consistent delivery, consistent service,
It's
if-
automatic. It's hand in hand. It will
correct.
come together.
It comes
right?
automatic. It's automatic. You know,
Yeah.
people will look back for them.
Yeah.
So you see, it's very natural where, you know, when you go to somewhere and someone give you a good message,
yeah.
delivery, then
Of course.
definitely you will introduce to your friends, your family.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
if
true.
you're looking for this product, please look for him or her.
Yeah, that is
because
true.
him or her will help you from A to Z.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
So definitely that's what separates, I think. Yeah, consistency.
Consistency.
Yeah.
In regards to this, I think we had a separate conversation before the actual podcast episode, everyone. I asked Kevin this very important question. Is sales for everybody? Do you think it's for everyone? Anyone can do it?
Yeah.
Or anyone?
Yes.
Why?
For me, sales to me is a very universal role. Anyone can do sales as long as they are willing.
True.
So whenever we look for, we have new hires. What we look inside them is their determination, is their whether they are willing to do. I mean, for example, if you, as smart as you are or as good as you are, if you want to practice medicine, but you need to have a bachelor of medicine. You can't practice medicine just because you are good.
That's true.
Oh, but when it comes to sales, as long as you are willing, as long as you want to do it, as long as you feel that you have that ability to do it, it's for everyone.
Does it take somebody with better communication skills? Is that it? Is it somebody who is not shy with people? What do you think is... These things are like learnable, right? You can learn these things.
Correct. So I've seen, I've seen a lot of people who are quiet, and you think that they can't do sales, but to your surprise, along the way, they became confident. They became good at communication. You know, along the way, from an individual who does not talk, you know, along the way, we know when along the way when they learn, you know, when they close sales and everything, they become confident. They become confident, and they have it what it takes, you know. It's all, everything is learnable in sales. And it goes back to the message I said previously. As long as you're willing to learn, as long as you're willing to go on the field to do hard work, it's for
true.
everyone. Yeah.
Right? It doesn't mean just because you might be introverted, just because you might not like people. At the end of the day, you might be a people person. You never know, right?
Correct.
So,
Correct.
how is it like for you? I think, Kevin, I just wanted to get to know you as well. How do you deal with different kinds of clients? Because again, like every day is not a normal typical day when it comes to sales. You're not dealing with the same thing. You're dealing with people.
Correct.
People are unpredictable. They're different every other day. How is that for you?
Listening.
Continue.
Listening. You know, on days where you have clients who are happy, and you have days that clients that they will have issues. You know, listen. You know, and when you listen and you help to solve their problem, because when a client is not happy, all they want is a solution.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as that, for me, as whether the client is unhappy or happy, we solve the issue first. Then we see how we can improve along the way.
Do you have a very memorable client of yours? Or some clients, maybe. Do you have memorable stories that you have?
There's a lot. There's a lot because
I cannot ask for the one, so just
yeah. So yes, so we have clients coming back saying that we have their products have issues and everything. So you see, why is it have issues? You know, we cannot. So we go on the ground. You know, we go on the ground to check, to see what are the issues and everything, and we resolve it with customers together. You know, telling them. You know, then from there, customers really appreciate that we go on the ground. It's not just sitting down there and just understanding and just telling them, everything is okay. You know, you just do this and that. You know, we have to be on the ground. We have to go down and check, you know, to see what's happening. You know, it could be a technical issue. It could be this issue. Nothing is perfect, but as we have to be on the ground. We have to be on the ground to assist our customers so that we can see how we can help our customers. You know, is it memorable? There's a lot. But of being on the ground, that's as simple as that.
Do you have clients that have turned into friends?
Yes.
So many?
there's quite a number. Yes.
Okay.
You know, you know, sometimes I do send them greetings. You know,
Yeah.
Chinese New Year greetings or
Hari
Raya
Raya,
greetings
yeah,
and
of
everything,
course.
or some greetings. You know, or Happy New Year.
Yeah.
You know, because I've been in the sales line for close to 10 years now, so
Yeah.
I've made a few friends along the way.
Yeah.
So we became friends. You know. Sometimes when we meet, we talk about it. You know. Sometimes we can just joke about it. You know. Last time we have a lot of issues on this. You know. But you know, everything turns out because similar to everyone. You know, if you have issues with something and when you do have issues, all you just want is your issues to be resolved. And that's where we always step in, you know, resolve your issues first, and we talk about improvements later. Yeah.
So I understand Cuckoo now is at your 10th year anniversary, right?
Yes.
How did you, I would say, like celebrate those hard-won team wins with your team? How do you guys celebrate? Do you guys celebrate big at Cuckoo? What do you guys do? Party?
Okay. For me, we celebrate every wins, small wins, big wins, middle wins. Especially with the sales team, you know, whether it's good feedback from customers, you know, we share with the team. You know, we share with the team. Whether it's close sales, we share all small wins. You know, so because by celebrating small wins also as well, you know, you the whole teams get motivated. they get they get more. You can see the value, you know. So when you have all this, right, so when they go out, you know, they'll be more motivated, they'll be more engaged with the clients and everything. So I mean, we do celebrate a lot of big wins. You know, we have Cuckoo, we have our events, we have our things. But I think for me, on a day-to-day basis, we celebrate a lot of small wins. You know, whether it's just a good feedback, whether it's just a close sale, or just whether it's just like, oh, today you have called 5 leads. You know, well done.
Yeah.
5 leads, you know, doesn't mean that it's a sell, but you have called 5 leads, you know, well done. You know, this might translate to sales one day.
This might be a bit biased, right? Where you're in the sales department. Which department do you think has it worst in the entire organization? Is it finance? Is it sales?
Worse as in...
No, worse as in you are the most responsible, as you said, right? Sales carries a lot of responsibility.
I think at Coco Brunei, every departments carry responsibility together.
Gotcha.
I think we collectively support each other, especially the heads of departments, our leadership team, our management team, our directors, our CEO. You know, we are one big team, but we are one very big team and supporting each other. So I'm really happy to say that you know each department is they feel they have their own responsibility, and we share the responsibility around. You know, whether it's from finance, marketing, operations, you know, care line, education, sales. You know, we the leaders in Cuckoo Brunei itself, we share a really deep collective responsibility. We end of the day, we want to ensure that all our colleagues, you know, they enjoy working with us, Cuckoo Brunei.
That's nice. How many team again? How many in not just sales now? So the entire Cuckoo team. How big of a team is that?
I think close to 5 to 6 departments. I think, yeah,
okay.
because we
Huge.
have our finance, you know, we have our education, we have our marketing, we have our collections. You know, it's quite a few departments. So we have we share a lot of ideas together also as well, and how do we help the company going forward also as well.
That's good to know. There's so many exciting things going on at Cuckoo. I think I want to pick your brain for the last few questions, I think, just to get to know you a bit more. I think, Kevin, you're like a representative. You're the face now of sales when it comes to Cuckoo, right? Quick one. What kind of books do you listen or read to? You know, might be audiobooks when it comes to sales.
I read a lot of leadership books.
Okay.
Yeah. So be it in business, be it in figures and everything. So when you learn the one common thing about leadership books is that how can you help your team? How can you make your team grow? So that's one thing I read. You know, I read a lot of books. So, but the books that I read is mostly about leadership, because I personally want to help my team grow. You know, in whatever aspect. You know, be it when they are starting out or they are in the mid. You know, I find it very happy. I find it very happy when my team grows. They get promoted and everything. I feel very happy. Yeah.
That's nice to know. What is your personal motivation when it comes to sales? People always think more sales, more money, but you know, what else is there?
I think goes back to our vision. You know, providing a healthier lifestyle for our households in Brunei, from Cuckoo Brunei. I think personally, when we have a close sale where we are able to deliver our products to our clients, especially in Brunei, I feel very happy. Because end of the day, I take into heart that we are delivering a product where it can improve their lifestyle.
So I think 2 last questions. If you can share perhaps one piece of advice, somebody who is just starting out, you know, in their sales journey today, what kind of advice would that be?
Any rejection, just learn from it. Don't take it personally. because the rejection is not against you.
True.
When it comes to sales, rejection is the norm. It's your day-to-day norm. You know, you cannot avoid rejection.
It's your breakfast,
Yeah.
lunch, and dinner, right?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. But how we grow from there, and how we move on from there, how we learn from there, that's very important. I've seen rejection, 10 to 20 rejection per day, but when you close that one deal, at the end of the day, everything is you've forgotten about the previous rejection already.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So my advice to those who are starting sales, you know, it's a very tough and lonely journey. It's a tough and lonely journey, I have to say, but with I mean, especially in Cuckoo Brunei, where we guide, you know, where we train, where we provide motivation and everything, you know, you're not alone.
Yeah.
You're not alone in doing sales. You know, we the follow-ups, everything, as mentioned also before earlier, is as long as you are willing to go on the ground, do your hard work, you succeed one day. You take time.
This is like an open recruitment, I suppose, like for those looking to like come into sales right in Cuckoo. Okay, final question. What's the next thing for Cuckoo this year?
This year, providing more, you know, there's still a lot of things that we have yet to give our clients, you know, following our 10 years anniversary. We have a lot of exciting events coming up. We have a lot of exciting things going on for our existing clients, you know, so stay tuned. In our 10 years anniversary, Accelerate, there's a lot of exciting events to come in the coming year.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I'm looking forward to your offers as well.
Sure do.
To our dear listeners and our audience, a big thank you to Kevin and Cuckoo for helping us navigate through the questions when it comes to sales with great honesty as well and great insight, thanks to your 10 years of experience.
Thank you.
To you, our listeners, keep questioning, keep challenging, and stay tuned for more. Give us a like, follow, and subscribe to our main YouTube channel, Asia Inc. Forum BN, for more episodes, and give Cuckoo BN a follow. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Thank you.